Warning! You just walked to the mature corner of the channel. These streams are not child friendly whatsoever. The games we'll be playing here will involve blood, violence, gore, crude humor, more intense drug and alcohol references, swearing, etc. Depending on the game that is being played. If you're under the age of 18 or just can't handle these kind of topics that will pop up on these streams, don't stick around here. You have been warned. That being said, we're live at this point. Hey guys and gals, it's Dante, and welcome to another session of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. As I go over and just kind of get everything up and ready to go for this. For those who weren't here during the last session, we went over and cracked our first case in literally about an hour. It took us almost no time to get through it, and and I was kind of debating on going on with the next episode during that stream, but I decided against it just for reasons, as I know this one is a lot more lengthier than the last one. After all, the first cases always are typically the short tutorial cases, pretty much to teach you how things go and how things work around here. But that's not really going to be quite the case here, as this is going to be, in a way, our first real case. So, that being said, we're going to head straight to it. And for all those who stopped by so far, hello to you, Rose, hello to you, Miles. How are your guys' afternoons, past evenings? This is going for you guys so far. Welcome. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely! It's all your fault! Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's always a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. Glad to hear that your day's been good. Because it's a Ace Attorney stream. Love Ace Attorney. Next to me and Milo. Oh, I'm glad you are enjoying the series. I'm glad you are. I had to take the lockboard out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes? Can you come by my house tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner! Something good! Like burgers! I could really go for some good burger. Oh, okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th. 9:27 a.m. It's around the morning. What was when that happened? Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker. Let's swallow those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay. I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your internal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Ah, yes! Another pretty boy. I don't know why I'm saying another pretty boy, but I am anyways. Right, Blue. I don't know. He looks too fabulous for his own good. I can say that right there. Like, hey. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. How dare she leave without me to dinner? For Pete's sakes, I've starved myself all day for this. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Is it the smell I'm used to? Blood? It is something I'm used to. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. We can examine some stuff. Like nothing. Into the office and Lord Almighty. What the hey happened in here? That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? 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 You went and died on me. Why? You promised me dinner, and you left me, and you went over and died before we could even have it. You monster. Anyways, who are you? And she faded. Fun. I went back to the chief where she lay on the window. Her body was still warm. I keep feeling when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. There was a chance, and you didn't. Oh, you know what? This is me. Of course, I'm not gonna go over and do that. Okay, no, I mean, I would if I could, especially if I had to go out and get dinner. But I'm surprised the both of them didn't get the idea to go over and I don't know, call an ambulance, call the police, something. You think logic would kick in, but it just doesn't. Chief. Examine the body. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. No, I wouldn't say instantly. I mean, you said it yourself that she was still warm, so she still had some life in her until it faded. I don't think there really was this instant. And the thinker strikes again. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of a light stand broken in the back of the room. So there's some glass shards, kind of. Yes, there, broken beyond all recognition. So it's just glass shards for the most part. Lottie Randall, how is your night this evening going for you so far? Welcome. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Words written in blood on scrap paper. Maya. Did idea about this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. So we have a receipt with, well, a name on it, written in blood. I think that's enough snooping around for now. But you should have. I should have done that to begin with, but I'm quite the snooper. Okay, I can't help it. I bet I want that girl was doing here. All right. Well, running on. Anything else we can add? We can examine here. Some shards. Shards, glass shards scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of glass investigated. I mean, it was just kind of what you said earlier ago. She's chair. Simple functional design. Feels pretty condescending too. Okay. I mean, that's nice. It's encrusted with dried blood. Ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. Like, for Pete's sakes, we just had this thing become a murder weapon. I have to go over and it becomes a murder weapon again? Really? Wow. Well, objects probably died instantly. And then there's a large building right across from the office. The Gateway Hotel. Nice luxurious place. Alright then. I'll move right over. That girl just now. Where did she go? Oh, right there in the sofa. On that sofa. She better have not run on me. Oh. Oh, hi. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but how are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya. Faye. Maya. So Mia was fighting this. Okay. I can already see one thing that's wrong with this. We haven't even got the police over here, and I can already see one thing that's wrong with this. I won't say what, but something's wrong already. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence on like this outside the courtroom. I mean, I could present her with that, but rather not. Rather talk to her first before I do anything else. Imagine the same murder weapon being used for different murders. They were really trying to think outside the box, if you get what I mean. Okay, no. What happened? She seems exotic over the server. I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm your sister. And you were here visiting? It's late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for... Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. That's nice to know. So... You ain't gonna like this, but... Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis not write my name? Oh, with... Yeah! I better her! Go call the police already, you fool. Wherever her phone is in this place. Anything else? I suggest you usually sit here. Okay. Could have found more legal books in here even if you wanted to. If you can gaze on the shelves without feeling insignificant. Alright then. The doors to the chief's office slightly open. Better not touch the doorknob. Just kind of leave that doorknob alone. This level is for clients. It's leather It's leather, a real luxury model. I mean, it's a nice looking couch. I can tell you that much right there. It's a nice look. Lawrence painting, I guess you can call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Wow. Just, wow. Oh, I mean, that's odd. There is literally no phone inside. Oh, okay, excuse me. There's a phone right here that we can use. But before we even get on the phone right here, the fading code ledger book. Everything is written in the ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes for a good bit of money. Little computer right here. Surprisingly, the chief was never good at with machines. About all she used was this PC. Was for email. She picked this up. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Dang. I mean, as long as you find some use out of it, that's really all that matters in the end. Unless I saw something that was examinable. No clues here. No, there's something. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. I mean, that's the right way to go. That's the right way to go. Anyways, call. Right! You forgot to call the you utter fool. That's funny. Few of the screws are on the receiver's missing. Looks like someone was halfway through talking part of it. Police! Please, come quick! Wow! You were being that much? It's like, okay, examine every little bit that you can see. Someone already beat me to the punch. Dang it. Someone's screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. It's holding the phone in her hand. Well then. Oh, there's some screens, better not use it. Okay, well, well then. I'm just gonna... Okay, well all I need to do is just move over here. Next thing you know, they're already here. Jeez. Police! Sound like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright! I'm Detective Gumshoe. See? Lord Almighty. I was a little bit worried when we run into this character. So, I'm not going to call him by his full name. I'm just going to call him just by his last name, which is what the game refers him as anyways. That's what I'm going to call him. Because I am not saying that in a stream. Definitely not. Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report from a building across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman that beat me to the punch. How dare she call the police before I do? Anyway, I don't want either of you moving in 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Killing her own sister, I don't think. Knowing her massive reaction, I don't think she'd be. I didn't think she'd do it. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this blood, this here note in her own blood. See? For 9 nut breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Moves an inch. Shoot! Mia's younger sister, Mia's younger sister, Mia, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. They left me starving for that long. It was torture not to eat anything for so long. My hands were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. My stomach was growling every 10 seconds. I'm having a big breakfast tomorrow. I don't care what anybody says. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Oh, you know what? I can starve for a little bit longer. Sure. Wow, they have or Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Yeah, no, you ain't. You are not gonna be. I'm not gonna be your attorney. Case closed. Get out of here. No. It's ultimately up to you. Better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me. Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. I mean, after all, I've only been a defense attorney for, I don't know. Well, according in-game time, probably like a day. So, not too much experience. Not gonna miss my job. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me on the office, looked at me like I had done it. Lotus Island, how is your 9023 so far? And I mean, they put me on trial and decided to make me a defense attorney. I didn't get the logic behind that. So I was technically found guilty, but they did a little something odd and unique. I guess they see this as punishment for all the things I burned during Octopath Traveler? Something like that? I'm not entirely sure. It's a little weird when you think about it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? You heard what about me? No, it's not saying a base level of base attorney, but it's kind of giving you a rapid vibe, but more normal. I mean, if we're comparing this game to Danganronpa, it's for the most part kind of similar. Danganronpa is a little more, gets a little more intense with some cases and some other stuff. This is just kind of the norm for the most part. I mean, it still has its own witty moments. I can definitely say that much right there, but never is kind of that. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the end on the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow! Wow, okay. Excuse me. I can hold myself on court for a while. I can. You can't say I can't. My reaction exactly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya. I know. Okay. Well, smile for the camera. It's just not even smart. In fact, it's the expression on the bottom right. It's just that. It's like smile for the camera, just starts sweating and just has that expression. I don't know, something like that. This guy monitors the visitors' rooms. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Really is a pro. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? Oh, what's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all occults wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Occults? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to evidence. Hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Alright then. So, you say you're having a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took your cell phone. Well, dang! Sorry. Oh, right. Of course, it's never gonna be that easy. Next time I see Detective comes here, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Alright. So... Spirit mediums. So you're in the cults. Medium in training. That's right. Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family. So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her own career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. I also had no idea it was a colite. I'll get it right one of these days. I never said I was a pro reader. I knew straight away the moment I do this game that I'm going to butcher a lot of things. I know that for a fact. I do deeply apologize in advance if I mispronounce some words and some other stuff. I do deeply apologize in advance for that. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that. Yes, in training. Well, can you contract me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Should have thought it would be too easy. I mean, it was an idea. You were taking the easy way out. But, And no worries, like, I'd like to know, thank you for that. And it's just in general. It's just hideous. I know. I'm probably still gonna butcher it, but it's nice to know. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering. Can I ask you a favor? This is the address to of a famous lawyer. Mr. J gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. You think you can go ask him to represent me? I don't see the harm in it. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? You really must not like them. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. Trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Wow! They really just want to get this over with. Jeez. Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. We gotta hurry. When I mean hurry, I mean take 8 hours just to go over and find somebody. I was getting arrested and then told that your trial is being held the next morning. It's like wow, you're just not even giving them time to even search or anything like that, or even find evidence. It's just like, all right, the trial is tomorrow. You just you're completely shocked, and then after a while, the first word you say is, what? Something like that. Okay, I could ask about the day of crime, but we got our objective. We're gonna head right over. And that's another nice painting. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Well, that ain't stopping me from examining some stuff, especially this lovely painting. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil painting is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Wow, you really have no appreciation for the arts now, don't you? I'm sure the price is nothing to see that either, for the matter. Bunch of books. Expensive looking, mahogany bookshelves. Filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. It's just there for decoration in that case, I suppose. Okay, yeah, there's literally no clues there. It's on the mahogany desk. On the wood's been polished to deep luster. Anything else here? Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not escaping, the lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here got money to burn. Wow. Expensive pot of plants. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Alright, well, let's about looking up in here, so, we'll head back to the office now. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey! You there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, I don't know. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're the butts guy, aren't you? Wow! How can anyone mistake me for that man? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That butts guy was a killer. You were no killer, right? Wow. was proven innocent. Hey. Right, and you were, I'm tempted to say one of these wrong answers. I mean, you said I was wrong. You said I was the butts. You're the gum tree. Gumtree, wasn't Detective Gumtree? Gumtree. Gum doesn't grow on trees, pal. I'm the one in charge here, so don't push your luck. Whatever you say, Detective. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me that. Hey! Hey! You unfortunate soul! Get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew. Okay, so he thinks I'm her lawyer. Alright, then. Is there anything in particular I can examine? Yes, desk for clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is... Mia. Got some other stuff here. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that Mia cried when she saw it. Let's check it out one of these days. It's like I say for every other movie, I just end up not checking it out in general. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Yeah. Honestly, where am I going? Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Coraline stricta, pal. What was that? Wow. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel across the way. So, Detective Gumtree. About Miss Faye. Did you not talk to me? You wanna know the results, eh? Sure. No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you could get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Alright, so... Oh, so time of death was 9 p.m. sharp. Literally the time... Oh. Dear. Cause of death, a single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Well, in that case, I'm bringing up the court record right here. Department store in letter and blood on the desk. This, in a way, kind of the autopsy report with pretty much stating that the death was pretty much instant. That already negates this. I'm bringing this up way early, very early, but it does. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this one trial, you aren't gonna win. Why did you say that? City's put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. So about Edgy Boy here. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I mean, he's on the ball not for a reason. I know him. He's a pure prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this case is pretty much. I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at a criminally young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edward hates crying with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. So, I was wondering, did you see Miles' cell phone? Oh, that? I have it. You think you can give it back? Sure! I mean, wait a second, pal. I was like, sure, I can get. Oh, wait a second, wait. Tricky lawyer. He's on me. Tell him not so straight. Tell him straight. Dishonesty is not gonna get me anywhere, so I might as well tell him straight. That's all I'm lying on. It's no way he'll give it to me. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. No, I know nothing now. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like your boyfriend. Cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and special and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Okay, so he did notice that then. Thank Lord. So we got our cell phone back. Check the court record to hear court conversation. So ask all the questions I need to ask. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No fools the witness. On the witness, you're a loyal lawyer ways, pal. And I need to bring water. Ah, jeez. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. I mean, for Pete's sakes, the all pink getup is very extraordinary. The witness. Yeah, it's April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me. Well, you just told me you're. Well, you told me all I needed to know, man. So you sent her home already, then. Try to get your loyalty checks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still over there then. I guess I should know better than not to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. So we got ourselves a little objective right here. So let's head over. Gateway Water Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi, smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that loyal pal. Of myself. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me freshen up so I can look part of a beautiful eyewitness. I put a lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. She does indeed look hideous. We're not talking about that. So, late summer sunlight steams from the window. There's the Fay & Co. Labs building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. That's the case. Bottle and two glasses are on the table. Someone must be staying with her. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing catching here. I'm ignoring the obvious thing, I know that for a fact. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Well, excuse me, I know more. Excuse me! I know more than that! He doesn't, but I do. Ah, I still seen painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those hanging. Oh, one of those are hanging on the wall. It's kind of whatever. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? I thought she was gonna explode right there for a second. Well, excuse me! Poking and prodding is what I do for a living, alright? I wonder what's inside the drawer. Well, with her being right there, I don't think we're gonna get any info on that. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed, innocent. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I'm like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred. What happened the other night? Bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed this much. Right, you can just tell me what it is you do. Oh, no. And you had your hopes up, didn't you? She is not confessing a single thing so far. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone standing here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television! Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers. He is not spilling a single thing. For the most part, this was a complete waste of time. I don't think I have anything I can really show her. So, we're just kind of out of luck in terms of that. So, is there anybody here? No, he's still out. Oh, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. Ahem. Isn't that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing the throat I've ever heard. Oh, hi there. Aha. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. It looks even kind of that bad. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy, then... I'm like, if you're not busy, then... You should have been here all along. Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Roseberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. The strange reaction is telling me something. Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here. So you just said you weren't busy! I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait, exactly! How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely possible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. Hey! You already knew exactly what I was going to ask him. He straight up denied me for giving me a chance to stay. Wow. Well then, we got ourselves a problem. Look for anything else. Information. I need it now. Just refuse like that. Why won't you take it? Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. You just said you weren't busy. But the client is my FA's sister. He had trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I'm not trying to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I say. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyers worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Okay, I need more answers. I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but can you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. Hey! I ain't leaving until I get answers. How did you know my thing? She worked here a long time ago. With the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You can see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back. That one. Okay. That's part of the painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color in the sky, the coon in the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I mean, it's a nice painting, but I wasn't interested to begin with. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay. Well, I got some bad news. And it's about 18 minutes. Okay, yeah, we really do not have much time left. Jeez. Hi. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skins and bones. What really happened? I mean, I never said I was really good at lying. You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry. I know it must be hard. It's also hard for me to go over and steal your voice right there for a second. You really are a strange man. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold a piece of evidence for going to travel. It's I think I don't know what to say, but this practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. The thinker, the true killer of killers. You think it wouldn't be, but that's what you think. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. And then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left them out. So, something's up. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I got used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. Keep yourself up on that mountain. Jeez. So, who was this man? Who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped and the police catcher was innocent. Wow. The basis consultation with the medium have all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? I mean, kind of weird for you to bring that up, but I didn't know you liked that color. That was his name. My sister told me. White. It's a really odd name, but then again, these names have been weird to begin with. Just a little longer now before the appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I mean, I have the information necessary, and I, for one, do not care. I got nothing better to do with my time anyway, so... I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I don't know why! Someone else is the culprit. You're the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be too easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. The witness' strange behavior was that all an act? And the way that Loyal refused to help out Mia. I didn't even say a dang thing, she already straight up refused me. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Well, the jury made me a lawyer just as a punishment, which I always find is weird, but okay. Because someone has to look out for those people, for the people who have no one left on their side. I mean, I guess that too, but Mia, I want to manage you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one, and I'll get you out of here. Right! Thank you! Smiled at last. She looked like an entirely different person. One last question. You're Artisan, right? Yes! I trust you! You trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just, what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. There has to be. Because, I mean, we can't talk too much more right here. So, we'll... Oh. Hi there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, are you... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest today is currently using the, facilities? If you don't need anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. No. Wait. No. Hey. Because that's just how much I make a fool out of myself. It's nothing new. Wait. Now's my chance. Okay. Let's just sit around for a bit. Oh. I almost forgot. For Pete's sakes! Might I ask you to inform that Miss May that there's a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White, the Blue Court phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. Wright, Blue Court. Where have I heard that name before? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Mai's mother. Could it be a coincidence? More importantly, though, I want to know what's in here. The screwdriver is sticking out of that half of the drawer. How much chance to see what's inside? What do we have here? A wiretap. What would like her be doing with a thing like this? So we got ourselves a little wiretap right here. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Mia's sake. I'll get to this one's bottom. Wait. I mean. You know what I mean. Oh. Bellboy? Still there? Oh, shoot. Jump off the window! Go! I look forward to staying going with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Okay, well, we're not gonna go any further than that. Okay. I guess that works. Well, that's about it for the investigation. So we're gonna save, and we're just gonna go. I'm not gonna stop because you've only been here for an hour. So we're gonna go for the trial, and to be honest, we're gonna go for the entirety of episode 2 in this session. That's the plan for the day. Because it takes some more drinks of water. We're already in the courtroom. Jeez. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Spoiler is, I'm playing the game right now. That is the biggest spoiler you have ever given. Lord Almighty. I don't know what to say about the spoiler. Like, jeez. It's like the biggest spoiler I've ever heard. Jeez. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any sign of weakness today, or he'll not Oh, he'll be on me on an instant. Mr. Ashworth, please give the court's opening statement. But I have to time him out! We might have to do that. Maybe, maybe not, but... Maybe? It's up to you guys. I'll say that right there. If you want to time it out, time it out. Hey, okay. Spoiler is not to Wright and Mila. As you work for amazing and deserves. Oh no, here it is. Wow! Wow. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mayafe, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Ashworth. Let's begin. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Unfortunate Son Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window. By this window here. All the cause of death. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker found right next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Wow. Alright, then. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Mayafe, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Please let me know about this. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Mayafe, and the lawyer, Mr. Famous Wright. I immediately arrested Mayafe. Why? He had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Mayafe at the very moment of the murder. The very moment of the murder? The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examined what? I can see a single contradiction in the testimony. Whoosh! Hey, why not just threw something at me? What's this? When my sister when my cousin couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. Heh. So respected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. I mean, I've already given this a try earlier ago. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. So, I mean, we pressed the last witness from the last case, so we kind of already got the gist of how this works exactly. So the phone called in, rushed to the scene. There's two people already there. Defendant, Mayafe, and Famous Wright. Immediately arrested Mayafe. I'm pressing right now. Why is that? What's your reason? Okay, fine. We had a witness describing, witness account describing her. Oh, it's right there. Hold on just 1 second. Yes? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claimed was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. I was about to say, she's pink from top to bottom. You can't say that. That's enough, Detective Kamshu. Do you have any solid proof? Proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Shoot. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay, so hard evidence part 2, the full story. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the witness' body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. There's already something wrong with that! How would you like that? That's my hard evidence. Sure. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed when I forget about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. Defense may begin the cross-examination. Okay. Well, there's one thing in particular that sticks out. Because the first bit's fine. So before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I'm saving before I do anything else. This is a little habit I usually do whenever I play Ace Attorney. I save before I go over and show any kind of evidence that we got. But you said right before she died. The death was instant. She couldn't even write. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. The report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to the blow of a blunt object. She died immediately. What? No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order. Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I forget. Save just in case. I mean, I already know that's the right answer, just to make sure. It's the day after the murder. Prosecution point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. You're saying? The second autopsy report performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to the blow from the blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham! The detective is... The detective had... I mean, the detective was the one that gave me the autopsy report. That was around the morning. So, Stratford, I heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Ryan, defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. This report accepts as evidence. So, she lived for about a few minutes after being hit. I mean, we do know this ourselves, as her body was still warm, and then it became cold. So she was still alive for about a good few seconds. I even said this when we found her. But, well, Your Honor. The evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call in its next witness. This poor girl saw the murder with her own eyes. The witness, Miss April, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Technically, she would have had a few minutes on the probably right half the killer name if it was real life. Good point. That is a good point. She had a few minutes to live. And she probably wouldn't have all that much strength left in her to write the full name. But it's entirely possible. You got a point there. It will only probably be like half the name. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this court. Except for me. I have no heart to begin with. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5, when the murder occurred? Yes, they did! They did. Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room? I checked right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Faye and Co. law office. That's right, big boy. Please, testify to the court about what you saw. Alright. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long black hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged one side and ran away. but that girl caught up with her and hit her. The woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Well, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony was just quite burnt. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? I'm doing that, thank you very much. Well, I proceeded to cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. She was in the hotel room. How could you see a Dodge? You know where the murder happened, but the fight was probably far away. You got a point. You got a point there. Second name, you know, then Black Arrow being attacked. Then there was like dodge to the side, pressing right there. She dodged. That's what. Well, the attack. Please continue with your testimony. The girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Oh, that's right there. How do you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's psyche. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it have been but her? She has a point. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May? I'm willing to bet that. You saw absolutely nothing. You're lying. I'm not running out to say. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? What is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you have really witnessed my client, Mia Fay, would you notice her clothes before noticing her psyche? Yeah, I mean, the clothing would probably be the first thing that would come to mind before that. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she had dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you, please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Okay, yeah, I won't do it. I won't do it again. Alright then. Because yes, that was also really weird. That was really weird for me to do also. Was she the one that called the police? She was the one that called the police. She was. Your testimony again, if you would. Almost had her. Alright. I did say everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statuey like clock. The figure, I think. Oh, does the accuracy of my retort not stall you? See? She wouldn't have called it. She wouldn't. Wouldn't she have called as she watched them? You got a point right there. A normal person would call the police ASAP if they saw something like that. I wish you had been in more detail from the beginning. And that's another thing. How did she know that was a clock? How? There's a lot of wrong things about this. I just say everything. Okay. Dodge, attack. Close. You saw her the weapon. You did. I'll crash. Go on. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? The clock. The kinda statuey clock. The figure, you think? Well, looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. You can also check the little map right here, just to also kind of get an idea. I don't know, just a little visual of what happened, but I'll press. Hey, huh? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, I think I'm on something now. Something's up. I mean, that much is obvious! Well, something's up. Saving for anything else. Is that clock? Because you're kind of clock. Thank you, you think? There's saves. This way is onwards. Okay. Victim dodge the first attack. Right. Actually, wait. Victim dodged the first attack and then ran off to the right. I'll press right there. Is that right? As in your right? Look. Your hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! It was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Okay, well, excuse me. I might be thinking of the wrong thing, or something like that. Actually, for the most part, it's kind of irrelevant. But... you know, I can go over and press right there for absolutely no reason. I meant to present, not the other way around. But something tells me the thinker is the thinker. Okay, Miss May, what you just said now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You said that the statue of the thinker is a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No way in heck am I doing that. But the questions are all I have, Mr. Honor. And as you recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Even he knows there was only once. Judgment exchange. May I continue? May I continue the question of the witness? Whew. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now? You answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fango? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fango, where the murder took place. It's very close to the hotel. Why did you have to think about that answer? Why did she have to think about that answer? She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, I am not! No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because there is two ways that this can go. Honestly, the holes in her testimonies were so obvious. Yeah. She couldn't have heard. You're at the hotel. There's no way you could tell you can heard a thing off the building next door. You have proof that she could not. And I just said the wrong thing. My goodness. The courtroom proves everything. You got nothing. Protest, you really could have heard it. Let's use now to your request. On what grounds? Should be a matter with no direct experience in the case at all. No, Your Honor. Okay, well, that's why I said because okay, yeah, that was completely wrong. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get penalized for that, but yeah, it could have been wrong in that case. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivably that the clock in question rang. Well, it was empty. There's no way it could have run. The clock is missing its clockworks. How could you possibly? Let's take a look right now. Oh, is it anything interesting, Your Honor? As the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. You couldn't have wrong. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat! Well, Miss May? Tisk. What now? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He also knew that it was empty. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, did you prove the clock was removed? I'm saving for anything else. Ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence here proves the clockwork was removed. The cell phone. Check it. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, it's actually holding hearing. We've seen this before. It's not working. You had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers instead. That's the evidence. Yeah, which that you could say that she called the police quite a while after the murder, and that would really expose her. That would also expose her. That it would. Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly cell phone. Wait. This is my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. Defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry. Your Honor? I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was reported. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness seen it before. That would make sense. Oh, it does not make sense! Just a little refresher for those who don't know. This clock was specifically made by Larry Butts. This is a one-of-a-kind kind of thing. And it was specifically made by him. This could have not been sold in stores. So hey. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes! I got one. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. See the evidence that would prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Well... Hey, I probably should have saved, but whatever. Simple. The clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in this world. And the one that isn't here is in the police... is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses are not on sale today? Oh. What? What's it to you? Porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should have died! And she should die for it! Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how do you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. The defense has an opinion on this behavior. Okay. I mean, I have the stream on with the mature warning for a reason. This is by no means a child-friendly game whatsoever. I mean, this is rated T for the most part, but still, it ain't rated E. There's gonna be stuff like this in the game, and that's why I have the warning there to begin with. If you can't handle this kind of thing, then it is what it is. It's ultimately up to you if you want to stick around on it. I'll say that much right there. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Mr. May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you most likely held it. It's like anime girls and anime. In a way like that. It's really good. Just use the same approach. You know what I did not realize? I was wrong. Let's see where this is gonna go anyways! Held that very clock in her hands. Right, what was this? But she used it to strike the victim. What else? Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed May F.A., I say. When you struck her, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. We're just straight up contradicting ourselves, but whatever. I know this is probably wrong, but whatever. Even he knows. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna load that stage. we're gonna load this back up. That was completely wrong. Okay. Heard about it? Had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. I deeply apologize for that mistake, and it ain't gonna be the last one I'm gonna make, despite the fact I've already played through this game before. That's correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that she had heard the murder weapon was the clock. Well, smart tap would be quite it. Have a look at this. Ah! Oh, that? I thought this is Miss Maya's room. Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain what this is. Miss May April? Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure if it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. It's outrageous. Does this event truly claim that the witness was tapping your phone? Absolutely. Even if it was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not! Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that this weapon was a clock. Check the conversation right here. It's a clock. It's made of that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Probably should think of clock. She did say it on the phone. That's how she could have known. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Yep. It's April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May? Shut up, all of you. What? You lawyer? It's not fair. All of you giving up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That it? Court's seen the real Miss April May now. I'll do the final blow. How many of the simple mistakes I've made so far? Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? That's the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tipping, tapping, or irrelevant? Miss May? You're tapping the victim's thumb. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defendant's tone of voice against opponent. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you have nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Pull that off. So, Lair, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Wow! She must be psychic or something. Well, you're not the first man who thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. She has her own way to get out of this. No, can't she? Wait, I say, wait. I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quick. You have spells, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Iced coffee. You think I'm making this up? That's the bellboy. There we go. The witness was not on the scene. Was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us in the end? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. And they're just gonna let her walk away with it. Let's like tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, what's the happening today? Well, come on. Think of something. Time to travel back to the safe on file. No, we're good. We're fine. Worry, okay. Let's all go to separate save. It's just to be absolutely safe, but... You said ask the bellboy! We call the bellboy. Vets would like to call the bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you're something quite low enough already. I just call him the bellboy. Why? It's your reason. Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Miss May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, you will recognize that Miss May was not the killer, thus she's innocent. And thereby, you must also set the verdict of guilty for Miss May, for my FA. That is my condition. You know, something told me it was going to be something like that. Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I agree with your turns. I am a crazy man. Most of you know this. So you know what? Let's do it. Alright, I got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Oh, why were you trying to back out of it? Very well. The court calls the bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Today's scent looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the defendant may begin his testimony. Very well, sir. So, the room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatorweight on Gatewater Hotel, in the business of 4 iterations. I believe I received a call after 8 a.m. After 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. You questioned why the bellboy brought the tea set from work. If we're gonna talk from a game aspect, it's part of his model. Actual reason why, though, that's a good question. I bought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I did deliver the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. Defense may begin cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Alright, so... What we got here? For iterations, we got a call after 8 in the evening from our guest. All of us there. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I just Miss May in personally, sir. Did not only see her all stunning radiance, but also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and him. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? On the dot, I'll press there. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the detail several times. She was watching a TV program on the TV, and wished to drink after she finished, sir. The time of the murder. Another question, time, of course. Precisely 9 then. Precisely. Exactly and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. Make me so sir. Miss May was quite insistent to be that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Tee. I'd like iced coffee exactly at 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door and cracked at the crack of 9, sir. Very specific about the time. I guess somebody to guess Miss May herself. I'll talk about it also. Jervis, Miss May herself. Hello to Haley. How is your night is going for you so far? Is it legal? Is it legal to bring teapot stuff to the courtroom? Apparently, Haley. Apparently. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, very, absolutely, sir. It is endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, I brought the room service, sir. The guest, favored me with a brasser, sir. Brasser, is that the French? Is that French for embrace? It's the French for guest, sir. But not the French gesture. More like a parrot's use. OCD people love their time. Exactly. I'll try to probably open a drink for her to cover the story, so she has a chance not to be guilty of the crime. I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my pride in the meter, sir. This moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. The Miss May was up to something one vote, right? Remember. There's nothing wrong whatsoever. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason why. Now, you got any decency, we'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I'm not backing down that easily. No. Wait, please wait. Yes, this defense has something to add. One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. It's brilliant. It's our last chance. Ask him about all of these lovely options. We'll ask about the room service. Tell me again about her room service. Again, sir? Exactly 9. I delivered the room service to Miss May in 303. I guess I had a question. Iced coffee, $18 was the charge, as I recall. Wait! Whoa! 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 Lord! Lord Almighty! Lord Almighty. Okay. Can we please refrain from this discussion for a second? Your Honor, I would like to ask you that because we got people coming in. How you hate everyone now. Wow. Lord Almighty. Bird. Dude. Lord Almighty, man. Thank you so much for the read, man. I hope the Mario Kart tournament went well. Hope it wasn't as race-inducing. And all that kind of stuff right there. It's the sanitizer. We came for your chat privileges. It's okay. Okay. Pretty raging. That's nice to know. Oh, it was incredibly rage-inducing. You're always like 2 streams. It's A-okay. Appreciate you stopping by for the rain, though. Needless to say, 200cc baby Lord Almighty. Jeez. Lord Almighty. It was pretty rage-inducing, but it was still fun. Well, rage-inducing aside, I'm glad you guys still had fun with that. All the same. Nigga Rap, but actually realistic as far as you're concerned. I mean, it's pretty much just like that, in a way. Love and hate everyone. Love you too, Diego. Nigga Rap, but instead of, no, that's wrong. It's, they say objection. I didn't say, just, versus date because baby hurts. Was endless. Now, Rachel must say that you're in a courtroom, so you're wow. Nobody here is guilty. Nobody here is, except for me. I'm the guilty one. Okay, no. For those who are just hopping in, we're in the middle of our second case right here, and we're pretty close to. Well, pretty close to the end of it. Well, not quite the end of it, but still. Not much I'll say right there. And for those, I mean, I know most of you guys here know Bird, but if you haven't already, go check him out. He is an amazing content creator, and also a pretty good friend. That much I can say right there. And y'all can smash that like button if you want to. I will never ask you guys to smash any like buttons here, but you can if you want to. All likes are deeply appreciated. Not much I can say right there. Anyways. I guess we're heading back to the game right here. $18? Does that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know? And we don't skip on ice, sir. What did he say? What did you just... You said something! We don't skip on ice! Yeah, we don't... or rather... Quite. Well, boy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Sure. Do you have evidence that Bird is bald, Hecto? Likewise to you, Bird. Do you have evidence that Hecto is bald? We have many witnesses. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. That's the sort of thing you were normally supposed to mention. Do we have evidence that I'm really a guy? I might be female for all you guys know. I could be. It could be a girl with a voice changer. Yes, quite indeed. It was the, good rester there, Mr. Retro. Is Loki a shift-shaping dragon? Am I actually a shifting dragon? Well, dang, I left my stone back on the server. Well, shoot. You thought it was me, but it was actually Dio. You asked me not to mention this if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Oh, I have a dispensary who likes to burn things. Good point. Good point. You have evidence. What evidence do you have, Hecto? I've done it. Miss April May checked into a twin room from a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor? We have just learned another person involved, who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgewolf? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple. It was the bellboy! Hello, shout out to those who are still dealing with you. That Mario Kart lobby. Wow. Just kind of chilling. Wait, honestly, I was saying, with the prosecutor, this is a conflict of interest. Lord Almighty. Save me for anything else. You sent your evidence in the meme chat. Have you now? I am checking. That's your evidence. Alright then. We can all agree that Bird was once bald. You are guilty for being bald, Bird. Okay, no. You're terrified to look. Man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor? As previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. You're raising an objection to that. What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say about that, Silent? Wait, this is that twin. So Miss May has a twin who murdered the person, or was her twin murdered? Why does he keep saying? Why does he keep saying oof? Because oof. My, what convenient little sip. It's too late. Too late? Suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man from this court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's arguments. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of my FA. The court is adjourned. So we have an extra day on this. Great. So we're not quite done yet. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your nearest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? The face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers down my spine. You say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That man with Miss A. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her terms won't work everywhere. And despite of everything, she still gets arrested for a separate crime. At least she still got justice. She's probably at the detention center now. May have to go down there later. Alright, figure out how you pronounce it, huh? Oh, that guy, are you saying honestly you're on your TL before? This case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him out tomorrow. I promise. Counting on you. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now I have it, I'm not so sure. One of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that has been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. That was the only real truth that she said that she had. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's time for me to set her free. And that is to be continued. With that being done, we're still gonna keep going. I do want to at least keep going until we're at least done with our second case. That's the farthest I want to go, and the second case isn't incredibly long. It's not. But it does go on for at least for quite a while. And to be honest, that entire trial right there felt like it went on for hours when it was only went on for about an hour. You were scared that you're gonna say you're gonna call it night, and you just got here like 5 minutes ago. You'll hold me to that, okay? On the next episode, Dante is now on trial for being bald instead of bird. Wow. What proof do you have of that, Silent? Do you have proof that I'm actually bald? But hello, Emma. How is your night is going for you so far? Alright. I'm on an hour or too long. An hour or 2 hour stream so far. Yeah, it's for the most part kind of short. Well, actually not really short, more just kind of decent in terms of length. And I'll save on both files because why not? But it's going good. I might play Pokemon White on an emulator in a bit if you can figure out how to use it. Well, what do you do? Figure that out. Hope you have a fun time with that. And if possible, if you're still kind of trying to figure out how to use it or anything like that, I could help you out with that. I could. If you want me to. You push buttons. That's how you do it. Okay. You have a game disc for Pokemon White. I actually used to have a copy of Pokemon White before I gave it to a friend and never got it back. I still have a copy of Pokemon Black, so I don't really care all that much, but still. It is what it is. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you, stinking lawyer. I hope you die. We all need to do Pokemon series together sometimes. I would be down to that at some point. I would be. Say Pokemon, you lost both your white and Oh. I am so sorry to hear that right there. I am. Have you got a laugh? Yes. Laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? And here we go with this again. Please. You're scaring the security guard. So, what is it supposed to ask me then? Starters, how did you get so totally whacked? Oh, spay the security guard. How is he faring? Has a bit of an inch, real pro. Or maybe he just doesn't want to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. That might be the case. What if me and Bird do a randomized Pokemon Nuzlocke? I mean, I haven't done a randomizer run before. And honestly, it is something I've been thinking about doing for a while. Nuzlocks are fun to do, and I'm currently doing a Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. Currently not as live stream playthrough, just a little bit more of a project of sorts. What emulator do I use? I use Decimate, believe what is what it's called. In fact, I can even type in check right here. Okay, that's what your friend is also playing on. That is about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way! Joes. Maybe they had something together to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? You'll see if you can figure it out on your own. Your stuff, you ask me for help. Sounds like a plan. It's like you say it sounds so cold. It's criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, am I supposed to? And I suppose you learned that in your lawyer school. Creep. She is straight up impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom feeder, scum sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or is it just against me? Most likely against me. Alright, so we need a little something to kind of prove. Let's just kind of get her to talk about the man, which we don't have anything to go off from that. So, there's quite a bit of places that we can go. I think we'll head here first. Venus needs to learn how to flirt. That he does. Most of the forensics are taking the day off today. Time gun shoes nowhere in sight. Police really gave this place a working over. Not there's any available clues left. This can't hurt to take a look around, though. This doesn't hurt whatsoever. Plant. Guess I'll have a lot of water right now. Take care of the plant. Take care of the plant in her memory. Right, run across from there. All movie poster. Apparently, this was okay. Yes, we've read that already. Yes, desk perfect clean as always. All these it's my okay. Couldn't grab more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filled here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm just imagining things. Is that good? That's one detail that kind of bring mesh into. I mean, it's kind of questionable why you would take files away of all things, but Yeah, they're missing. They are. It's just weird. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. That is kind of good to do, bird. Sorry to say that much right there. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation as well as the hotel where the murderer used to wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be a great business, sir. Whoa! Whoa! She wasn't charged with murder. She was charged with something else. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you're our honor guest. Please, let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Okay. Well, examine some stuff. Bottles of glasses on the table. Why isn't he clean these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but you please refrain yourself from touching those. It's part of a decor. I collect the last drink before the murder. We'll be finished. The talk of the hotel industry. Okay. That's other again today. You say the vague and code offices, of course. Ah, yes. You plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Okay. Just $5 you earn 3 minutes of the view of the kill. Just kidding, sir. By the look of his eyes, I say it was more than serious. And thus we've gained stalkers. Huh? Still the screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave it as it is, sir. It's the drawer of terror, hiding in place of the murder's wiretap. It has become one of the most popular attractions here. He's making big plans for this. Kinda creepy. Did he murder her? This guy's serious. I don't believe it. All I gotta say to that, Haley, is that this is the Phoenix Wright. This is the Ace Attorney universe. People here are crazy. Vase, as expected. Not good with flower names, except maybe two. Okay. I can't. I know more than that. Soul Sympathy, Soul Life, whatever. One of those. There's just nothing new there. No wait, there's the bad. Soul bad. It's been recently made. Nobody gonna catch it. Okay, never mind. There's something like that. Anyways, but Miss May. Oh, her, sir. Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She did do it, I said. You sure about that? The anime is even more crazy if you want it. I want to see its adaptation. I can imagine the anime just being even more crazy with this than the games. Dude, what? I'm starting to think this is. Oh, I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The bellboy. Did you do it? I'm also gonna need to quiet down a little bit. Just kind of noticing the time and noticing that some people maybe haven't done it at this point, so I'm gonna have to bite down a little bit, right? I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the sense of danger. There we are. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. if you had the photo of that man, I'm quite sure I can identify him. So, we need a photo of him. Can you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known for the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Nobody would want to stay here in that case, man. Well, what do you think? Sounds great! Or whatever floats your sea said. Sure. Yes, don't wake up. Alright. We have no photo of any kind to present right there, so we'll head to the left. The beautiful painting! The beauty of the beast is not there. Wow. Huh? Looks like Miss Rosberg's out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting. Anyhow, wow. All I remember is being beautiful. Beautiful plants. Oh, wait. Those are all go. That's money to burn. Okay, well, I mean, for the most part, these are mostly the same thing, but this also caught my eye. Watch this, and all photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written on the pencil in the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure we're seeing this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. Have a clue. No. So we can actually take two photos right here. I don't think that one in particular has any meaning for now. A photo lies on this desk. We'll swap photos for now. I don't think the other photo is really going to have any significance, but that one I have a feeling will. Do people people do like to stay in murder places? I mean, some people do, some people don't. Okay, we're gonna head over. Let's to the Gatewater Hotel, and we'll present him this photo of this pretty boy. Take a look. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm a lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. That I don't. This is the man who checked in with Miss April A. How about I write an evidence swearing that it's him? And evidence. This guy's way too excited about it. You do you, man. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I always wanted the rights in evidence, sir. May I mention that I am not the best. I'm not the best at pronouncing things, and I do deeply apologize in advance for that. I will say that much right there. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the evidence. Just hurry up and write it. So we got that. I mean, that's mine. I'm completely done with this. So that happens 10 center. You again? Can't you take the hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason why I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Alright. With me shaving my head, I can now become... Okay, I guess that's the evidence that Hector needed. Anyway. Resents. We're gonna resent this. Did you have a look at this? What's that? About the Bulwar's epidemic. Tells us everything he saw. Because such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Bush honor. This is it. All for nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this into the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. This other person will have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Man, that felt good. Hey, it's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist into the air? Okay, yeah, well, about that. You told me about the man you were with. That man? He's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Wright. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you can call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you on the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. Wright himself. You tell me where Blue Corp is located? Alright, well, we have a lead. Finally, lean on this guy. If Eagle May could have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. And we just completely discard that. Okay. Off to the Blue Corp we go. It's the beautiful painting! Where have you been my whole life? What about the surreal decor? Welcome, please! Furnish me with your title of personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was incredibly asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, was it? Right. I see. Splendoriferous. Perhaps I intimidated you with my giant skew vocabulary. What drunk person decorated that place? Apparently this drunk person was this guy's problem. I'm Reg White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporation expansion, not officially. My Mr. Dealings bring me into contact with the elites of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with wordly challenged. On TFAW, the first battle you get, that's not the first time that has happened to me. That has happened, Emma. I can say, like, from the first time I played Black and White, I have died from the tutorial battle because of random crit that just popped out of nowhere and just completely. That is a rip, though. Either way. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of the law school, are you not? That's the only explanation why you come to painting like this. What exactly does he mean by that? Red, white, and blue. Those colors make light purple. That they do. No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Arrogance meters off the scale, exactly. Okay, well, before I even talk to you... What kind of table is that? I guess this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. Spawned on my body, see. Well, does not sleep. Run one of your nuts inspire you. Okay. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculous city. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is bona fide original. Worth 5 billion for sir. Oh, trophy smacker. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judges special runner-up, best participants. Judge Corporation Award, special good try. Special good try prize. The awards, judges, and special kind of stand out. And then there's this abomination. A statue of a man holding the world up the world. Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. Model of the man is, of course, Miss Wright. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticacious for your appetite, correct? I think a little too beauticacious for just about anyone to appreciate. So, Miss May. Miss May is an employee at Blue Corp, is she not? Correct? She is my secretary. What a shock to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the Wild Guy? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But, I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. This is ineffable that she would do this. He has trophies of his lack of skill. Apparently, he does. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. The night of the murder, you were in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I don't see you be capable of doing that. He does raise a good... he does raise a good question. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? That's a really good question. Considering how slimy he is, it might be in her job description. Yeah. She should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are the company of future, you say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as the founder of the CEO, named it so. And so, why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantasticalistic, is it not? Why wouldn't Richman be in the same room as an employee unless they were doing something wrong, like spoinking? That is a good question. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous! I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong? Was it? Wow. Right. It appears you not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Hmm? Huh? Lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zits, zippo, nah. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody Bursberg. Grody Burger. Grody Burger. What? Did he have the nerve to punch me? Dude, I have burnt millions. I'm not hesitant to do the same to you if you're gonna be going over and insulting me like that. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault. Charge away? I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? In the world? Here's my exposition. The police, the courts, they will all do my bidding. So you say? I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is world beyond your composition. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is that painting? Why is this painting of his hangs here? Then he will tell you. First he will say how a man can live life purely a personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay. Well, one. I'm gonna punch you back. And then immediately leave before you have a chance to say anything. Hi there. Getting hired through next with a pizza. Actually, he didn't have that big breakfast. He might have had a big dinner, at least, before the trial, and he hasn't eaten since then, so I think he will be down for that. When that purple event ends up in jail, he will not like being a big Bubba's girlfriend. He likes burgers and ramen, actually. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumping Jessifits. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. Not senile yet. I'm just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. Not much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, couldn't get a wink of sleep. Hello to you, PSI Kirby Gamer. How is your night, evening, morning? Whatever time it is, whether for you is going so far. And to answer that question, I like both characters just fine enough. I don't really have a favorite. Favorite between the two. I know. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Alright, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem trouble about something. I'm starting to have a feeling you know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something's been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, up with it, my boy. 1, I got punched in the face. The douche. 2, you see, it's just... All of these are valid questions. I want to bring up the painting. It's Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Court, Wright's office. So, you've noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Wright are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, I know what it is. You're lovers! Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna save state. I'm gonna save right here. I'm actually gonna say that. I know it's the wrong thing, but I'm curious. It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. Wright are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love. My boy, please. You're letting your fantasies run away with you. Where did you get this bizarre ideas? I don't understand you could. That's because I'm not. We were not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. You knew it! They are lovers. No, we are not lovers. Okay, I thought he would actually. I thought he wouldn't actually say anything to that, but okay, that was worth it. That was worth it. Which one is the man who makes his life? He's living through intimidation. The Corp is a company that excels in fighting people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? Well, because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. And the back of the photographs. As you expected, I could not stand in defense of my because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did. So that's a good action. They're not shipped. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But resting red light will be nigh but on a possible. Possible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is this DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. That is what she was talking about the other day. That was. I did all I could for her. In the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. In that case, the DL6 incident. DL6 sounds like it would be a good name for a DLC. It would be. But why were you? Yeah, why were you blackmailed? DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. Police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It was embarrassing to me now. Because I talked, police were locked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, so he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of the country as he sees. Yes, if you still challenge it, have a close look at Mia's office. her office. She's followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Alright, well that gives us something to do. It's funny, looking at this room. Seems so normal. I would imagine murder took place here. Okay, so he did say there would be clues here. So have another look, and my look goes to these files. All the cases the chief ever worked on is filed here. They're alphabetical order. Let's take a look. A, I. Let's say there's anything A. Then it's file that catches my I. Should take a look. Read it. I have tarnished the Fey name, leaving only these words my mother's vanish. I was determined to find the one who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the name of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and corns. His name is... Record stops there. So she knew Grossberg. Let's go over J and S. J through S. Nothing here. Maybe just skim for some of this. Skim. Why not? Oh no, I guess. This part here at the end of S. Suicide. Ew. I listen to your suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White's rolling them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Because the most disturbing one is going to be the one that's going to strike the hearts the most. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written on top. Written in pencil at the top. So we got something. That's about it. Okay. We can... might as well. It doesn't really hurt me to present. I found this in Mia's files. So she was listening to fights, as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you can present this in court. Not a bad idea. Okay, well... I had to go over and talk to you anyways. Blue Corp, I got a man to punch. Why aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat this. But it seems the message is that penetrate your thick skull. Stop bothering me. In trying to my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think gotta put it that way. Okay. Blackmail. That was, of course, I just. It was. Okay, no. There's really no point in talking. Just present the news. Just present this. The only clue I got. It's the only clue that Leah left me. I better make this one count. That's right. See this? An article describing the suicide of politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found an article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. Wright, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You're blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You're threatening and encouraging hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong? What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. I think we're searching for the one who killed Miss Mai. Secretary office? Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. That's cool. Just what are you insinuating on? Mai was on you. She was keeping tabs. This reason had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be. Even a child would work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Before you go to bed, you had to do this much. Steal the subscribe button. Well, I guess we're forever stuck in this with the subscribe count, and I appreciate all those who subscribed before the button was taken. Okay, now. Changing the ghost for him, but not subscribe button. Okay, well, never mind. Secretary office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor office. Congratulations, you two! You just killed my first bottle. Lord Almighty. Of course, sir. A moment, please. What? That you? What are you calling me on a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, the very important witness. As a very important witness, I'd like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man standing right in front of me looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquor. A killer man. What? You're accusing me for... Okay, for this one specific person I didn't kill. All the millions that I've killed in a different universe, yes, you can accuse me of that. But still, hey. Mr. White, this is another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police. Now. Didn't I tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mai. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mai's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in local lawyers' accusations, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupidously inept that they would even make you look competent. Lord Almighty. Eat some eggs and cheese pizza. And eat 60%. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a pretty big dinner tonight. Off. Good night, everyone. See you next stream. Well, farewell to you, Silent. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Farewell to you. Oh, brother. He thinks he can get for murder when murder was takes less than 5 minutes. He would dead before he can call if he was really the killer. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, butts, hairy butts. For Pete sakes, man. You keep killing me that name. I'm gonna keep calling you Gumtree. Right. Actually, Phoenix Wright. My friend's name's Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. But Butts was the murderer, right? For Pete's sakes, man. Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed my Faye. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. And thus I was put on trial for the completely wrong reason. I mean, I'm surprised it only took them this long to finally put me on trial again for an actual murder case. I'm surprised. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me. The prosecution will be on it, of course. Hedgeworth concluded. Attorney was assigned to me by state action yesterday. I refused. I have an idea. Right! Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of the session. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha. Now I'm afraid we switched places. He had no evidence. It was you. Yeah, I mean, that is the point. There was absolutely no evidence that I was the one that killed her, but he's blackmailed so many people that they really have no right to say. They just have to go with it. There's that much right there. What? You mean you... I explained what happened to Mia. Well, Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me. Is there anything I can do? Well... Help me break out of here. Cheer for me. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Well, most trials are won with witness testimonies, even thought it was flawed. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. I don't go get a uniform and some Or a serious scene, it's still a fine just way to be a comedian. I should have said it then, me and I mean, it didn't really matter what I said, really. I could have said any of those and it would have been fine. Wait. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Alright then. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few hours ago, limit of 3 days was put initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day. Most with guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. Hello, Cheese. How is your night going to be so far? Just got out of the shower. And done with language lessons. Sorry for being late. Hey, that's okay. You're perfectly fine. Oh, I hope everything went well in terms of that. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. And I'm definitely going to get payback for him punching me in the face. That's rude, and no one should go over and punch me in the face to begin with. Anyways, I'll save, and actually, we're gonna take a small break right here. Not a long one, but a small one. When we get back, we'll go over and, well, finish up this trial. Hopefully, anyways. It was only 90 or high 80s today. That's still hot though. It may be the normal for summer weather, but still, that's high. But anyways, once again, take a small break, and when we get back, we'll proceed with the trial. So, with that being said, I will be right back.